You know, the other thing, King, is that there is no one is going to promote black men as human.
Mm-mm.
It's not safe to promote us as humans.
Mm-mm.
It's because if you promote us as humans, then you have to treat us as humans. And you don't shoot humans in the back. You don't put your knee on humans' neck. You understand what I mean? You don't rape other human beings. You don't chattel slavery other human beings. So if you take, it's this book called Brainwashed. If you get a chance, anybody listening, check it out. In Brainwashed, he said, it wasn't the fact that they took us off the boat. This is to what you say with the image. It wasn't to the fact they took us off the boat doing slavery. It's the fact that when we got off the boat smelled like God knows what.
Mm-hmm.
We've been all right. Our hair was all over the place. Our shackles was on, arms and limbs cut off, women with their breasts out. They didn't see humans, they saw animals. They dehumanized us that day.
Yeah.
That was the greatest marketing ever. Because after that, all they ever saw us was as animals.
Yeah.
So the best way to exterminate us, and I do say that, is to promote the image of what they're promoting now. We don't take care of our children as black men.
Which is false. We definitely take care of our children.
Black boys are not reading, which they are. We are not graduating, right? We are patriarchal. You know, it's our way or no way in the household. The sexual proudness, right? We objectify,
yeah,
all of that. So this is what's promoted, right? And Spike Lee, Malcolm, Denzel, for all the work he did, he got an award for Training Day, right? He didn't get an award for Malcolm, right?
He didn't get an award for Malcolm X or Hurricane Carter. He got an award for Training Day, being a negative person. Right.
The last several movies that won awards about black people are from slavery point of view.
Yep.
The ones that we show with so you can't honor that. You have to honor the other because the system is doing exactly what it's doing. If I show this image enough, this is what we believe. So if young boys see this enough, this is what's over and over again, right? This is how you look. This is what's happening. You'll start believing that this is what I'm supposed to be.
It's in the music. It's in the TV. It's in the neighborhood.
This is the neighborhood. I'm supposed to pop pills. I'm supposed to run into a car. I'm supposed to do all of that. So that's what they're promoting. Our fight is to a young man. My conversation with them is to say, when this happens, they not telling the other side. When they say, I shot up the block, that they talk about the little girl that was shot, why they shot up the block. If I say I was selling more keys than anybody, do you talk about the destruction that was done? So you understand what I mean? Let's make it fair and balanced. Remember when your man Jeezy used to say, I keep the rest of the keys in my auntie house. Well, what did you tell about the story when they ran and took your auntie house that she'd been working for 30 years? They took everything. So we're not saying that. If a rapper says I'm telling the truth, okay, well, I need you, I'll put life on it. Come into this classroom with me and tell me what you're saying is not affecting the outcome of what our young men are going with. So they are going to promote the image. It's up to us. They're not going to promote love music. They don't want soul music. Soul music had James Brown in it, right? Hip hop had James Brown in it. That was the sample. That's defiant music. You bob in your head. There's not a sample of James Brown anywhere in hip hop music. No Roger Troutman, no Zapp, no Earth, Wind and Fire, none of that. That's what we grew up on.
No Isley Brothers, none of it.
None of it. No, because that's connecting us to who we were. That's why we were able to listen to our parents when it got thick, because if they heard us playing that, it tunes in. Now we can have a conversation. They moved all that out. Here we are in love music, right? It's great R&B, but they're not putting that on because Tank said it on that interview. Nobody cares about a black man's love.